Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Monday, the beginning of a brand new week. Oh, this is the day that the Lord has made. We are rejoicing and we are glad in it. Oh my goodness, the weather has changed. You notice I got a sweater and a sweatshirt on and I'm nice and toasty. Oh, we get into another season. Fall going into winter. Nice chill in the air, but can't be playing out here this morning because it is cold. I got out of my car, said 48 degrees. It's gonna get up into the 60s today, but I'm not complaining. There's a time for every season under the sun. And again, I'm just rejoicing because again, this is the day that the Lord has made and we're rejoicing and we are glad in it. I hope you had a great weekend. I hope you worshiped at your house of worship and that you had a restful and weekend. Well, today I want to share a gem nugget for the beginning of the week. And the way the weather is out here just fits in right on time. I was reading my daily bread this morning and it highlighted a verse that I talked about maybe a couple of weeks ago about putting on some clothes. And Colossians 3:12, and they concentrated on this verse. It said, therefore, as God's chosen people, holy and dearly loved, clothe yourselves with compassion, kindness, humility, gentleness, and patience. And I started thinking about that because I was thinking about how now we have to change our clothes because of the season changing. I couldn't come out here with shorts and, can't go out to the beach with swimming trunks, although some people do, but it's too cold for me. But it's time to change our clothes. It's time to change our clothes. And not even in the natural. It's time to change for us to change our clothes, period. And so that's my gem nugget for today. It's time to change clothes. So you may ask, as I asked myself this morning, what clothes are we changing out of to change into these new clothes like compassion, kindness, humility, gentleness, and patience? Well, I looked up a few verses before the 12th verse. And guess what I found? In verses 5 and 6, I found what the old clothes were. It says, put to death, therefore, not just change your clothes, but maybe you need to burn them clothes. Put to death, therefore, whatever belongs to your earthly nature. Sexual immorality, impurity, lust, evil desires, and greed, which is idolatry. Because of these, oh my gosh, the wrath of God is coming. Oh my gosh, it sounds like we shouldn't just change clothes. We need to burn the ones that we had. But it says put to death. All right? Because you need to put those to death, because if you don't, it will bring the wrath of God. Oh, I didn't say that. This is what the word says. So I had to hurry up and jump back down to verse 12, because I don't want to have clothes on that's going to cause the wrath of God to come upon me. Oh my gosh. So it says you got to change the clothes. You got to put on the clothes of compassion. Compassion is love with action. It's not just words. When you love somebody, you act on that. That's compassion. Kindness, of course. Humility. Oh my God. My husband was talking about the submissive person yesterday. And from Matthew 5:5, blessed are the meek, for they shall inherit the earth. Oh my gosh. And then you got to put on gentleness, and you got to put on patience. You got to put on patience. So that's all I'm saying this morning. It's time to change clothes, y'all. It's time to change clothes. Marvin Winans had the song, it's time to make a change. We are his people. We can do it. So it's time, y'all. It's time to change the clothes. And according to the verse, not just take off them clothes. Maybe you got to burn them. You got to burn them. You got to put them to death. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Thank you for the revelation, God. But anyway, I just want you to know, for the beginning of this week, oh, you're going to really have to change your clothes this week, because it's getting chilly out here. It's cold. I got gloves in the car. Maybe I should put on some gloves. But anyway, it's time to change clothes. Oh my goodness. I gotta mention something, y'all, because something exciting coming this coming Sunday. Something new that we're doing at Grace and Twine Ministry. You know, most churches have a men's day and we have a women's day, but we're gonna do something different. We're gonna have a split women's and men's day. What's gonna happen, all the ladies and the girls, you can report to the main sanctuary Sunday, 10 o'clock. That's our regular worship service, dress casually. But all the ladies, you're going to report to the main sanctuary, and we're going to worship together. I'm going to bring a special word, and there'll be an opportunity to just share, just shake yourself loose without, being distracted by the men or worrying about what the men are hearing and seeing. And the same thing is going to happen with my husband. He's going to have all the men and the boys in the back children's church building. They letting us have the nicer spot and the bigger spot, because I know the ladies, I just know it. I know it. It's going to be more women. But anyway, we're inviting the men as well to be with Pastor. We just want to share, and we just want it to be so we're not distracted by the other gender. So it's going to be great, because when we can learn how to live as women, we'll know how to live with the men, and vice versa, even more so. So it's exciting. You are invited. Again, the Lord has given me a word for Sunday, and we're just going to have a good time, ladies, in fellowship, in worship, in praise, and instruction. So you are invited. You are invited. That's this coming Sunday, October the 15th at 10 a.m. during our regular worship service time. All right. Now, don't forget, it's time to change your clothes. I don't want you to catch no cold and flu, because, most of the time people get sick at the change of the weather, and you got to change even your clothes with the weather. Maybe you're getting your walk-in. Even if you're getting your walk-in, make sure you got on the right clothes, even as you're taking this walk. I am just so elated about all of the reports of those of you that have been walking and your health has been improving. Oh my gosh, to God be the glory. So until next time, you be blessed. Bye-bye.